So, following on from my Korg ribbon synth demos, I'd like to show you this thing now. It's a big Yamaha Electone organ. So, over the years there have been lots of cool names given to musical instruments. Stratocaster, Telecaster, Precision, Jazz, Gibson Explorer, Les Paul, all of those sort of things. Moog, Voyager, all of those. This was named, though, the YC-45D. It sounds like an order code at Maplin. And that's a shame because it's actually a really cool thing. Now, I've got two manuals here. We've got the bottom one, which is just organ. And I've got a set of switches here, which just control the sound. So a bit like a Hammond organ, I've got some drawbars. Which just open up the upper partials as you bring these sliders up. Now, they're all 4 position, either off, 33%, 66, and full. That's enough. That's enough fine control. And there's a bright switch here, which just makes it cut through a mix a bit better. So that's the bottom manual. Now, these reverse coloured keys here, you can either assign the organ so that it goes all the way down, or you can change it to a bass sound. And I've got some bass sounds over here, these sliders here. So I've got, yeah, it's all right. I've got a 16-foot pipe, then an 8 as well. And I've got a rather useful sustain control here. So you can always keep a bass line working. We've got a tromba sound. And a bass guitar. Wait for this. And you can have any of these sounds in combination. Anyway, that's the lower keyboard. The upper one has got a bit more. So we've got the organ sound that we had on the bottom keyboard, but with more fine control over the harmonics, and with that bright switch as well. We've also got some other sounds, a trombone. Yeah, it sounds really trombone-y. A trumpet sound. And these Kinura stops, which is a sort of reed stop on a traditional organ. And a string sound, which is higher still. And you can use any combination of the organ stops or the sounds. So any combination of sounds is possible. Now, we also have a few other nice little things on here. There's a marimba sound. Hey. And there's a slow and fast switch over here. Just 2 speeds, that's fine. We've got this interesting attack glide as well, which basically makes the notes sort of, it's like a pitch shift. More of an effect rather than anything mega useful. We've also got, with the organ sound, there's an attack control, and there's also some extra sort of percussive sounds as well. So you can have any of these percussive sounds. And there's a length control as well. Just making that percussion a bit longer. We've got 3 sounds here on these yellow controls. Piano. Yeah, it doesn't really sound like a piano, but we've also got on this keyboard touch response, which was quite a new thing. This keyboard was made in 1973, and that was quite early on for touch sensitivity in keyboards. So quite useful, really. Got a harpsichord, so the intro to Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds. Picture yourself in a book etc. So I've got a vibrato control at the end here, which works on any of these sounds, by the way. A speed control and the amount. And lastly, we've got a vibraphone. There's a sustain control on this as well. At the moment, we've got on the 8-foot and 4-foot. That's quite useful. There's a sustain control here, one of these larger controls here. Now, this strip at the top here, this is the coolest bit. This is a Portamento strip, and there's some sounds over here on the right hand side which allow you to call up various options. Now, the strip lines up with these keyboards, with the top keyboard here, so from C all the way to C at the top. So just for reference, there's your C to C. Now that's called squawk. Yeah, great. There's a bird sound. And there's a slide trombone, which is quite bassy actually. You could get a bass line working on here with something else. So, and we've got this thing called auto mute, which is a wah-wah sort of thing. And we've got a sort of a Doctor Who sort of like a ring modulator thing. Oh, anger, great, love it. So we've got that. So if I on the top keyboard here as well for any of these sounds, there's like a mute that mutes the attack, so you get a sort of an auto wah-y thing, which is quite nice. Yeah, lovely. So we've also got a fuzz control. Nice. That's foul. Great, love it. Absolutely love it. The fuzz does work better when you haven't got the odd harmonics open on the organ. Yeah, nice. There's nothing to stop you putting the output of this, which is on a single jack plug. It's all mono. Sticking it through a set of guitar pedals, and it really brings out the sounds quite nicely of this keyboard. Anyway, there's the Yamaha YC-45D.